What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wrestling Crossroads. As always, I am one half dynamic duo Twisted alongside brother Pyro.
What's up, y'all?
And we are covering NXT Great American Bash.
That is right. Really excited for this one.
What do you think of the card overall?
Overall, I think the card is pretty solid. I've liked the build so far. I think each one of these matches has the potential to really deliver.
Okay. Do you want to get us started off?
All right, starting us off, Women's North American Championship. Newly crowned champion Zaria defends against former champion Tatum Paxley. This is going to be a really fun match. I got to watch the last match for the title.
Yeah.
They did really well together. I'm expecting more of the same because their chemistry was absolutely insane. I'm really happy that Zaria got to finally come into her own and not per se live under Soruka's shadow. I think pairing her up with Soruka really did her an injustice. And I feel like
it was hard for the crowd to get behind her when she first came in.
And now that, they've given her the character change and have broken her off on her own, she has a chance to blossom.
Yeah, definitely.
Going into our predictions, you, me, Desario, Hex, and Tank all went Zaria. Everybody else went Tatum.
Yep.
I can see a strong case for both, but you just gave the title to Zaria. Let her do something. Let her show that she can be her own person.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tatum. I do. You know how much of a fan of Tatum I am.
Yep.
But I think her not being the champion right now is the right move.
I'm wholeheartedly in the same boat you are, hence my pick for Zaria. You know how much I love Tatum, but I've also said it when we got to this. You know how the other side, the main roster feels about characters like Tatum. I hope and pray that they
keep her
do,
in NXT for a while.
I hope and pray they do everything to keep her in NXT.
Do I see if she were to get the call up?
Yeah.
Do I see her doing well? Absolutely. But again, this is going to be a matter of how they play out.
How does she transition?
Exactly. How does she transition? And again, everything, like I said on the Night of Champions podcast, or on our Night of Champions episode.
Yep.
Follow up. How do you follow this match up? How do you follow up Tatum not being North American champion, not being women's champion? How do you follow Tatum up just being Tatum?
I think that they do a little bit more in I don't know if it's actually one, but in the little faction that we see with her and Shiloh and a couple others.
I love that. I
think
love
you
it
play
so
more
much.
into that.
Okay.
Because that's a beautiful direction to go now that she's no longer champion, and I don't see them putting the title back on her for at least a little while, and actually have her hold the NXT Women's Championship a little longer than she did last time. But I'd love to see her as champion again.
All right.
Jumping into our next match, we have the Women's Speed Championship. Wren Sinclair takes on Arianna Grace. Now, if you're familiar with Speed, this is due to a tournament. Arianna just beat Izzy Dame on NXT this Tuesday. I was trying to think of my words, and it was failing me. Thanks to a small distraction by Shawn Spears.
Yeah, let's talk about the aftermath there.
Yep.
The distraction from Shawn Spears caused a rift in him and the rest of the Culling. Shawn Spears goes through a table and is now excommunicated from the faction.
I wonder what they're going to do beyond that, because he was kind of the main person for it, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't have come to fruition without Shawn Spears.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see the Culling turn into what the Judgment Day is on the main roster.
Yep.
The consistent revolving door of members, of not knowing really what direction they want to go in.
I agree.
Also, Shawn Spears getting up there in age. Obviously, I'm not saying he's going to retire anytime soon, but I would really like to see him accomplish something while still being an in-ring competitor.
Yeah. Even
because he is super talented.
Oh, definitely. And I feel like, sometimes when you put people that are this talented into a faction, you tend to forget how talented they are and you really water them down.
Oh, yeah. And we got to see that. We saw that a lot with the Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah.
Because Balor, one of the most talented stars in the world.
Mm-hmm. Very watered down once it came to Judgment Day.
Damian Priest, talented as all hell.
Watered down.
Watered down with the Judgment Day. We're seeing it in the Vision. Breaker, Reed, Theory, all stupidly talented.
Watered down.
None of them are really hitting the way that you want them to. None of them are making the impact that you want them to, and I don't want to see that same fate for Shawn Spears.
Yeah, no.
As far as the rest of the Culling is, I kind of want to know, where do you think this goes now? Like,
I don't know. I could see them bringing in another, faction member from just anywhere in NXT. But personally, I would like somebody from the main roster who's very underutilized to come down and kind of be that mentor. I feel like that would be the best, especially if they're underutilized on the main roster. This would be the best way to put them back on TV. Maybe they're not working on the main roster, Johnny Gargano, and put them with it. Because you don't think about it. How utilized is Johnny? They've been great heels at times. It would make sense.
Surprisingly, depressed Comatose State Johnny is the most relevant and most entertaining they have booked him to be.
On the main roster.
On the main roster in a long time.
Yes.
It's kind of sad.
That's why I say, put him down to NXT.
Give him something.
Let Candice be that little birdie in his ear, like she has been, and have him take on the Culling.
Okay.
Because she can also be a really great teacher for Izzy Dane.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You didn't think about that for a second, did you? There you go.
I did not.
Going into our predictions, all of us are on the side of Wren keeping her championship aside from Flash and Tank. I can't speak for Flash as to why he picked Arianna.
I don't know.
Or Tank.
I don't know, man, because I'm not a fan of Tank. Or of Arianna. Like,
you're not a fan of Tank. Why is he on here then?
I'm not a fan of Arianna. I don't get it.
I don't either, but
I don't get this pageant queen, whatever.
I don't even think she's that anymore with her being with Stacks and the
birthright.
Group. Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I have to watch her a bit more in order to figure out
something, because what are you doing with her?
Yeah. All right.
I never understood her, though.
Take us into our next match.
Shiloh Hill takes on Tristan Angels, because Tristan Angels, being the sore loser that he is, didn't like that he didn't win the Mr. NXT competition a few weeks ago. Pageant competition, whatever, on NXT. I love that Kit Wilson went down to NXT to be a judge for that.
Oh, that's what I had seen. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I love that. It was wildly entertaining, especially because it is Kit Wilson. Yes, boy!
Oh my god, I miss my Yes Boys.
And you hated them for the longest time.
I hated them when they first appeared, yes, I will admit that. But after the Yes Boys, and they really actually showed how great they are in the ring, they did start to grow on me, and now I really miss them because of Elton Prince's injury.
Yes. But
Elton Prince was always the one that you remembered the name of, never Kit Wilson until now.
Alright, so all but Flash is Team Shiloh. I think Shiloh has everything it takes to be a star.
Oh, definitely.
Nothing against Tristan Angels, but everything to be a star. And I think you need to really let him showcase that by giving him this trajectory, especially because, let's be real, first PLE post Stand and Deliver. Mm-hmm. You haven't, post-Mania,
you haven't done anything.
Or really a lot this year in general, NXT got gutted.
Yeah.
You need to start building those stars because you need to be able to watch, and I want to turn on my TV on a Tuesday and be like, really and excited to watch NXT.
Like how they used to be with the OG Black
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Like, they did a good job of building stars so that way when one group called up, you had another ready to insert.
To take that place.
And nothing against Michaels, but he really hasn't prepped a crop to replace, to take the position of the crop he just lost. He just lost Saints, Paige, Femi, Trick, Soul. Like, the biggest names he had are now on the main roster. And the only really big name from NXT that wasn't, or that is, NXT is Tony D'Angelo.
Yep.
You had to, because, and nothing against, Naraku, formerly known as Evil in New Japan, or Mason Rook, or...
Yeah,
but those guys are, because those guys are big,
but they're also
overseas.
And when it
not
comes
within
to,
the WWE system.
They're
not
brand
within,
new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, you gotta build something. You gotta give us something, because, man, you guys are struggling, and I think Shiloh has the potential to be one of the top guys in NXT.
Okay.
I've been watching him since season 1 of LFG. I've been high on him since that season.
I remember that.
I want to see him be this big name. I want to be able to, like, when you think NXT, he, 10 years down the line, he's part of that conversation of guys that made it, guys that did well.
So, like, are you saying, as of right now, with this generation that we look at for NXT, because obviously once you go up to the main roster, you have that new generation, could you cement right now, for you knowing him, Shiloh Hill to be one of the pillars of NXT right now for this generation? If they book him right.
If they do their job correctly, yes.
Okay.
Yes. He has the charisma. He has the in-ring talent. Like, nothing about him doesn't say future star in the making.
Okay. All right. Going into our next match, we have the North American Championship. Myles Borne takes on Tavion Heights. Now, this kind of came to fruition because obviously they used to be teammates, but they were, it was more or less that Tavion had the number 1 contendership against Jackson Drake, and now that friendship, that relationship is really teetering. Going straight into our predictions here, almost all of us are hitting Myles, but 2. Flash, Desario.
Listen, I can see a case for Tavion. Like, give him something now that...
I'm sorry, and Cauldron. I'm
now that, what is it, no quarter catch crew?
Oh my god, yeah.
Isn't a thing. Unless you're going to pivot Myles into the main event title scene, I feel like...
I don't feel like there's a reason to take it off of him.
There isn't. There isn't unless you're going to pivot him.
Exactly.
Because, like, he's uber talented, and honestly...
Oh, God, yes.
Before this, outside of his one match with Oba, like, a year ago or so...
Yeah.
There hasn't been much to Myles Borne.
Yep.
Other than he's dating Stephanie Vakir.
I mean, he had a pretty good match, and you did say it. He had a pretty good match against Johnny Gargano for the title.
Yes,
and he had his North
but
American.
Again, that's with the title. Like,
yeah.
You haven't kept him relevant.
Except for now.
Except for this title picture. Because I promise you...
Because he was the first one out of No Quarter Catch Crew.
Yes. Because again, I like I said about Shiloh, I see him having the potential to be a big guy for NXT.
Yeah.
Or a big name for NXT.
You just gotta get him
But you
there.
gotta make me believe...
that he's a big guy.
You're right, you gotta make me believe that. Because if you don't make... If I am, as a fan, am not invested in him without the title picture of any kind...
Then I'm not going to be... Yeah,
right,
I'm not going to be invested when there's a title on.
Right, like...
You gotta be happy.
You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
And I think Myles Borne is just one of those guys that has been a victim of inconsistent booking.
Oh, definitely.
But also, I would love to see Tavion Heights do something now that it's just him. Because again, he is uber talented.
And we were talking a bit about this before we got on. We were talking about the cuts. I'm surprised that when they cut, they took out Myra Steele. I can't remember. Tyra May Steele. That he wasn't one of the ones because there was nothing going for him at the time. Just like there was nothing going for her. The last match, if I'm remembering correctly, that they had together was against Chelsea and Ethan for the titles.
Yes, but I'm gonna say this. Mm-hmm. He has a lot more upside and potential than Tyra ever did.
Okay, all right. You want to take us into our next match?
Next match, Saqon Shugars takes on Dion Lennox. Overall, like, what was it? Dark State.
It was after the last pay-per-view, so it was after NXT Stand and Deliver.
Took out Saqon, excommunicated him from the groups. Dion kind of appointed himself the leader. Saquon's now looking for that redemption, the revenge of you guys kicked me out, so now I gotta get my lip back.
I gotta take it out one by one.
Right, and
I'm gonna start at
the path to revenge starts here. I'm hoping he can get it done, which is why I chose him to win, but it seems like we're pretty split, actually.
Yep.
So me, Cauldron, Hex, and Tank are all Team Saqon, while everybody else is Team Dion.
Yep.
I mean, I can see it because I can see Dark State getting involved.
Oh, definitely.
And this is going to be one of those...
Can he do it on his own?
Not only can he do it on his own, but this is something that I'm noticing with the Chad Gable apology tour up on the main roster, with Finn Balor now being a solo guy, is nobody's willing to help you. Mm-hmm. Is there going to be anybody willing to help you, even the odds? Because while you were part of this group, you made a lot of enemies.
Oh, definitely.
Like, they did this with Bayley and Bianca when... after the split up, or after she was taken out of Damage Control.
Yep.
Look, I'll deal with you when I have to, but I'm not going to forget, and I'm not going to...
That's like anything with the bloodline.
Like, I'm not going to forget or forgive what you did to me while you was in this group. Like, I'm not going to just let that go.
Yep.
Exactly, like...
Any member of the bloodline.
Like, LA Knight, right now, prime example is, look, Jimmy and Jay... were cool with LA Knight while they were taking on the Vision, but he also has it in the back of his mind, like, y'all screwed me time after time after time after time with part of the bloodline, and now y'all are going back to that. Like, I can't just let that go.
Right, I can't trust you. I don't know how much I can trust you, you know.
Like, that's I gotta keep you at arm's length kind of thing. I really hope that Saqon really does well, and that they prove that they didn't prematurely break him up, or that this wasn't a mistake to have him go solo, because all four guys are extremely talented.
Do you think, just without this match, that they did break them up prematurely?
Yes.
And your reasoning behind that?
Dark State had a lot of solid footing, and honestly, if you were going to break them up, I would have made Lennox the
odd man out.
The odd man out. I would have made him the single star, because that looked like it was the direction that it was going.
Right, it did. I was going
to
say,
I figured that would have been the guy.
Yeah.
Like, I get Saqon was giving a lot of pushback on Dion, because, like, hey, you continuously look out for you, but, like, where's the love for the rest of us?
Yeah. Like, you gotta be here for us, because we're the family.
But Dion looked like he was the guy that was gonna break out and be the solo star. Yeah. So the fact that this is the direction, one, I love the pivot, but... Mm-hmm. Also, I maybe you should have went with the original plan.
Yeah. All right. Jumping into our next one, we have the NXT Women's Championship. Lola Vice takes on Kendal Grey. This comes because Kendal had a number one contenders match against Kaylani Jordan.
I figured I'd give you this one because I know how much you were going to want to talk about Kaylani taking an L.
Oh, I love the fact that she took an L, but do you know what's funny? Since being like the woman that they're looking at, Kaylani has never challenged for the NXT Women's Championship.
What do you mean?
If you look back at it, she hasn't had a title match. For the, like, she has not had a single one-on-one title match for the NXT Women's Championship. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
This is supposed to be one of your big pillars.
I don't believe
for the women's. Yeah, no. She has not had a one-on-one match for the NXT Women's Championship.
That's a load of crock.
If there's been anything, she's had it obviously for the TNA. She's had it for her North American. But nothing for the main one.
Bringing that up. I want to point out something that she said to Lola a couple weeks ago.
Kaylani? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it was to position herself to get a title match.
Okay.
And she talks about the kind of double standard that we've all been seeing. Alright, something I've noticed.
Yeah.
Lola went to AAA, found success in AAA, and everybody's praising her for it, right?
Yep, I know exactly.
Kaylani went to TNA, found success in TNA for a bit.
Yep.
Everybody's bashing and questioning it. It's a double standard, and I understand Kaylani's frustration, though.
Here's the thing. I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate on this. It is a double standard.
Playing the role of Brother Pyro on tonight's episode of Wrestling Crossroads. Twisted.
I do say yes, it is a double standard when you look at it in the overall. However, it is also how you carried yourself. Kaylani carried herself with her nose stuck up in the air. I'm better than you. I have this title. Now you let me into this locker room. Whereas Lola's like, hey, look, I did this as a favor for a friend. I won the title. Can y'all just be a little proud of me? Because I've been here for how long and I got this? Like, I put myself out there.
Lola Vice has been a member of the NXT roster for about 2 years now.
But you know what I'm saying. Like, she came up pretty much with Kaylani with it.
Kaylani came after. Kaylani
you
came
just further
significantly after. And they strapped the rocket to Kaylani.
Again, you just further proved my point. But again, Lola also did need the help when she came in to get that transition. But still, it's the way you conduct yourself that makes it either a full-on double standard or not so much.
Like I said, it was just something that she said.
Oh yeah,
that resonated because, like, yeah, you're right.
They do that.
You both found success outside of the NXT umbrella when you were struggling to find it within.
Yeah.
One got questioned, one got scrutinized.
Again, it's all about how they conducted themselves when they came back with the other titles.
Fair enough.
All right. So speaking our predictions, almost all of us are going Lola on this one, whereas Desario and Cauldron have picked Kendal. I really wanted to go Kendal on this one personally, but I don't see them taking the title
I can
off.
see it going either way, but I'm gonna quote Dreamer. I think it might be a little too soon to strap the rocket to Kendal. I don't think it's the right time. And the thing is, even if she were to eat the loss to Lola right now, it wouldn't hurt her trajectory. It wouldn't hurt her in the slightest. She is uber talented, and honestly, name me a female that isn't Asuka, Stephanie, or Julia.
Okay.
That has come up through the WWE umbrella, through the NXT umbrella, that has seen the rise or been in the position of such success as quickly as Kendal Grey.
I can't say that there has been one.
Exactly.
I mean, if you were going to ask me just for, like, charisma and things like that, like who is built like that, just charisma-wise, I would give you a name. And I would give you Bianca Belair. Honest to God.
But look at how long it took her to get into the position that Kendal Grey is in now.
Oh, no.
Kendal Grey
if you were just talking in general, yeah, Bianca Belair.
Kendal Grey has been on the NXT roster from Evolve for only a couple months.
Yeah, I was going to say
she came up. That rise, she
came up stand and deliver.
Yeah, her rise has been absolutely unmatched right now.
Oh yeah.
And I love it. She's giving that, like, female Gable, female Kurt Angle kind of vibe of
better than
I am that workhorse. I'm the one you want to believe in. I have all the tools because talented in the ring, can speak well on the mic. Like, I'm invested in Kendal Grey. It's too soon to take the strap off of Lola, though. That's where I am. Like, she just got this. It took her about 2 years to get to this point. Let her have some breathing room with this. Unless this is a look, we've seen enough. Hunter's ready to call her up to Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
Preferably SmackDown because they need
it.
some help in the women's division.
Oh, definitely.
They also need some help in the tag team division, but that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day.
Yeah.
But, like, Kendal will be NXT Women's Champion. And she will be soon. Could
it be Sunday?
It won't. I just don't want to see it be on Sunday.
No.
It shouldn't be on Sunday.
No.
She loses, you know, has you know what? I'm not going to hang my head, dust myself off, right back in the lab, right back to work.
All right, so how do I get this NXT North American Women's Championship?
Because that is the vibe that she gives. Is I'm going to work. If I get knocked back, it's the Rocky mentality of it's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that about her. I'm excited to see her future because, oh my God, does she have such a high ceiling.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, you want to take us into our main event?
No, at the NXT Championship being defended, Tony D'Angelo takes on Naraku. I am excited for this. Formerly known as Evil in New Japan, he has had a ton of success overseas. He came in with one clear mission, one clear goal in mind, and that is become champion in NXT.
Oh, I was going to make a complete joke, and then you went right into it.
What?
One clear mission. Marry Io Sky.
I mean, valid. Congratulations to them as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I love that for him. But, like, his mission upon the NXT signing is be champion, find the same level of success I did in Japan. Tony D'Angelo stands in his way after taking out Mason Rook to earn this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Tony D'Angelo is now the only one standing in his way to make this work. Tony D, I love that he has this title right now.
Oh, yeah.
Going into the predictions, Desario, Cauldron, and Tank stand on a 3-man island of Team Naraku, however...
Learn how to say his
name. Evil. Because that's what it was. It was evil.
Yeah.
It was evil in New Japan.
Okay.
Loving... And again, I've always been high on him. Like...
Yeah.
I've loved him. I'm really glad that he's going through the NXT system so that way he can learn the ways of NXT. The ways of the WWE in general. I see him achieving this level of success that he's chasing. I don't see it happening at the expense of Tony D, not right now.
Oh.
You need a name to really carry the NXT umbrella, to wave that NXT flag, and Tony D is the right man for the job.
I mean, think about how long he's been in NXT.
Exactly. Like I said, I want nothing but the best for him.
Oh, yeah.
But right now is not his time. It is not the time to remove...
It is Tony D's time.
It is not the time to take the strap off of Tony D. I think this is going to be one hell of a match, especially after the events of this last NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the contract signing.
The fire.
He set Tony D his face on fire.
Oh, hey.
Tony D...
Can you tell me the last time we saw that? In NXT, specifically.
Mm-mm.
Keith Lee. Yeah.
But, like, we see...
I believe he was going against Karrion Kross.
But, like, this is the thing. The fighting spirit that we see in Tony D'Angelo, the pride that he has as an NXT homegrown talent and as NXT champion. I want to, go out on top fighting. Is it going to be a little harder now that, like, half his face is burned and he's kind of got messed up vision in one eye? Absolutely. But the fact that he wasn't going to let Robert Stone name anybody else as a contender to jump into this match, and came out and he signed that contract and, name on the dotted line, it is official for Sunday, says everything we need to know.
Oh, yeah.
About why Tony D is coming out
Why Tony D should be still reigning champion. There's no reason to take this off of him. Not after he's fought so hard to
get here.
Right. Well, that does conclude NXT Great American Bash. Before we conclude, I wanted to say another happy birthday to Brother Pyro as we are recording on his birthday. We hope you guys enjoy the show. And we will be back this Friday. With our 2 other
the pre-shows for Slammiversary and Forbidden Door. Joining us for that will be the one and only historian of the group, Desario.
And we will be live for those as well, so just a little heads up on that. And then obviously we'll give you guys kind of the dates and times that will be coming back for our pre-shows, because there's a lot to get through post-shows this coming weekend. We hope you guys enjoy the show.